Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the channel. Very excited to come to you with another Timpi video. The neat thing about these guys is these guys are doing kind of in that DPIN / decentralization of information, a little bit of a Google or a big kind of Google disruptor that I'm hoping they can be in this space. I've done a couple of videos during their last two launches, one being their Collectors and Guardians release, and then their Synoptrons, where I think they released a few more of these guys. And now they're coming out with their next node sale called the Geo-Core nodes, which will also include the ability to buy some of these guys as well to help grow their nodes around the system. And the neat thing about these guys, these aren't nodes like your old school crazy BS ones where you're just basically involved in some Ponzi. These are nodes that are helping with the creation of their ecosystem, of their ability to be able to search online without using services like Google and being forced to see the information they want you to see based on who's the highest bidder. So people put in, tons of large corporations put in money to control the information that's fed to you through Google, whereas this will be totally decentralized, allowing you to see information from all kinds of different sources, including even as thinking of things like mom and pop places or smaller companies that can never get viewed on Google because they're not forking out the $1 billion to do so. So it'll help open up broader spectrum of people you can see online and not be pigeonholed into things that are being either politically or corporately controlled by large entities kind of thing. So hopefully that all makes sense, but really, really cool stuff. Looking very forward to seeing what they can do and how they can disrupt a business that's multi-billion dollar, trillion dollar business, and how they can take their little piece of the pie. The cool thing is, even if they just take a little piece of the pie, it could mean lots of revenue for them, and in turn node holders, as the income will be spread way more far and wide than something like a Google, where 90% of the money goes to the head honchos, right? So pretty neat stuff here, and a couple of really cool updates that have happened since the last video I did. Flux and them have partnered up on a few different things, and this is a really cool match made in heaven kind of thing, because you've got the computing power, decentralized computing power of someone like Flux, and the decentralized indexing and searching engines and all that kind of stuff of Timpi. It just really makes sense. First time I did this video, I think I'd even talked about this being a potential partnership, which it seems to have come to, which is great. The other big one, G2AGaming.com. If you don't know who they are, they're basically just a digital marketing, digital sales website for all kinds of gaming stuff on all the different platforms, cryptocurrencies, gaming gift cards, all this different stuff that they do. Very large worldwide corporation that they've now partnered with, and their node sale is going to be going on that, which is pretty bullish and pretty cool because it gives them a broader spectrum of people that they can then view what they're doing, or at least maybe, if nothing else, do a little bit of research and see what they're doing, which gives them some good marketing opportunities there. So that is pretty neat and bullish for them. The token price, as much as this may look a little bit funny and may not be bullish, to me this is fantastic. The fact that they've maintained a fairly consistent token value during all this, when they're feeding tokens to people as time goes on, and you'll see what I mean by that. As a node holder, you're constantly being fed tokens, right? And if you're constantly selling those, that can create quite a big downturn on your token value, or a lot of sell pressure on your token. So to maintain a price point like this during all of this and not have like these much larger drops, and to still have, depending on what's happening, some green on here. Now these are new green, obviously, which is normal. They've announced a new node, so that's obviously created some of this pump. But on top of that, when the nodes get released and all that kind of stuff, like if we can see kind of a pump up to something like this, you're going to allow some people to sell the token, which is healthy, and then keep this kind of balanced price movement between these two price points of 6 cents and 1 penny is really not a bad thing. I mean, their lowest low is, they're just revisiting their lowest low, which again is not a bad thing considering what a bear market we've been in all this time. So pretty neat, and I do like, as much as again that looks whatever, I think it's pretty darn good all in all. So node sale coming. I've got my collector, and I also on the V2 I guess they're migrating them over to. I have my Guardian. and those are earning me some, and which we'll see inside this article here. Sorry, I scrolled to the bottom there. So node update announcing the Timpi Geo-Cores. There is a link down below for you to access these nodes and purchase them. If you are able to use that, that's phenomenal, and I appreciate it. Basically, it does give me a little bit of an affiliate bonus for talking about this. If you've heard about it from me, then great. If you're one of the Templars Knights, which means you're kind of a marketer for them, or just a person that really feels strongly about them and you set yourself up with them, you're going to get discounts in there. You want to go ahead and use that. But if you aren't doing all the kind of like the Twitter or the X posts and doing all these things inside Discord for them and doing all these tasks for them, if that's not your thing, then and to get that discount, then please use my link. I appreciate it. Help support the channel, because $30 a month from YouTube doesn't do too much for me. So yeah, so after they've sold out their last 3 node sales, they're unlocking this next chapter, decentralized physical infrastructure network, so DPIN. So that's the neat thing about this one. This one's going to be set up to be kind of it's not physical obviously, but it's an infrastructure in the network to help kind of run everything and organize everything. So on July 29th, the next batch of nodes for the first Geo-Core nodes are going live, and that's your key to powering the world's first truly decentralized web index. So it's basically helping, and I think you'll see it down here. So access the nodes on the 29th on Timpi.io, and like I said, I'll have a link down below for that. It's just basically Timpi.io, and there's a slash, I think, Pocket Aces, but I'll have that in the description below. Here's the nodes. So there's 500 of these new ones coming out, and then 300 of the Synaptron ones, which is the AI-driven ones, 200 of the Guardians, and 150 of the Collectors. Price points are here, so the Geo-Core is actually are kind of an in-between price point. These guys are more expensive because they are definitely AI-driven, so there's a little more heftiness to what they're doing, and the rewards, I believe, are a little bigger. That's partially why as well. And then your Guardians, and then your Collectors. So obviously the smallest price, smallest rewards. When you're buying these, there is a way to have, if you already have Timpi tokens, or if you then you can buy them and get I believe usually a little bit of a discount using your tokens to make the purchase, and USDT or USDC on either Ethereum or Polygon, so very accessible to anybody. Most people have heard of these chains. If you haven't, well, you're not doing too much crypto stuff, are you? And the Naturo chain, so you do have to have a Kepler wallet, which is used for the Naturo chain, which is where this stuff is being done. So you will have to have one of those wallets to earn your Timpi tokens, which is the NTMPI tokens. Also, the Discord's really good. The team there's got really good support, so do take advantage of that and make sure you're up and up on what they're doing by being in the Discord and keeping up to date on everything that's going on. Affiliate link, and you can get your own affiliate link if you choose to. So if you do like what they're doing, if you've already got one of their nodes and you know people that might benefit from her hearing about this, grab your own link instead of mine. That doesn't matter. And you can see if other people want to purchase the nodes, and you get a little kickback from that. Substantial rewards. Timpi nodes are a real utility nodes powering our decentralized web index, so you can be sure node operators will receive a fair share of the success. And that's where you can hoard your tokens, and then if there is a lot of success from what they're doing here, that value of that token is going to go up, and the rewards or how quickly you can ROI will increase as well on that kind of stuff. Soldier in Sale will be Founders Editions with a special 50% rewards boost for 12 and 5 months respectively. So that's a little bonus to how much you're earning if you buy some of the Geo-Core, the two newest ones. So the Geo-Core and the Synaptron, they want to reward those because those are probably the biggest needs they have right now. So they want to make sure they sell out of these ones. The Guardians and Collector nodes will be the regular non-founder nodes, which still means substantial rewards. Rewards will be distributed monthly from the token pool, shared amongst all active nodes of each node type. On top of the node operators receive special rewards during Apex events, and then Knights Templar ranks and bonuses. So some neat little stuff. The Knights Templar is really just a way of you being an involved community member and doing things to help them grow and help the word get out about them. Geo-Cores organize the crucial tasks of a collector, crawling millions of pages every single day. So the thing, they're kind of the librarians, I guess, if you will, is how I look at that, and they're kind of moving everything around and making sure the information is organized and distributed amongst the collectors, so that they have a proper backup of all the information. Because that's the whole point of this, right? All this different web information needs to be decentralized in a whole bunch of different computers, so that if one collector shuts down, there's another one there that has all that same information. Or if there's a hack or an attack or whatever, who knows what might happen. There's constantly tons of people, or a power outage somewhere. You never know what can happen. So the whole point is having this information decentralized, so that there's always access to this information if you have access to the internet. Geo-Core nodes have a guaranteed minimum reward pool levels for 3 years until August 2028. Rewards past that date will continue to be paid out. Their value will depend on the strength of the Timpi business. So perfect. This kind of stuff is what you want to see out of these kind of things. You don't want them just endlessly giving rewards based on a specific number, because you want it to be based on the revenue that's being generated by the company. So they do give you something guaranteed for now to help you sort of quote unquote ROI in a timely-ish fashion, but then it becomes up to the strength of the company to support the rewards that are being generated, which is how it should be. Any corporation, you don't want to be just bleeding money. So rewards period, so this just goes through the reward period and the breakdown and the different nodes. These are the Geo ones. The Synaptrons have their own breakdown, and this is all the AI capabilities to the index, structuring information and images and adding additional layers to one of the biggest data sets in the world. So these guys are pretty important to the integrity of the system, and therefore are one of the more expensive ones. And as you can see, the rewards are specific to their financial backing, as well as the needs of them being on the system, kind of thing, right? So Guardians, these are the second most expensive ones, and so again the rewards are generated accordingly. So there's a little bit of a bump there, it looks like, because that's right, that makes sense. So these ones here, as mentioned, they don't have any bonus to them, so they're going to generate a little bit less. So for now, if you are getting in, until the Geo ones sell out, those are kind of going to be your best bang for your buck, over top of the Guardians and the Collectors, which are the least expensive ones. But it all depends on what you can afford and how involved you want to get into everything that's going on here. So how to operate a node, as I said, you do have to have, some of them do have to be put up. So for instructions on how to set up or outsource a node, check out our Discord. So as I said, I did it through Node Orbit, and so there'll probably be more. There will be more information on the Geo-Core node setup. Will be published closer to the sale. So I'm assuming there'll be something hopefully with Flux there, but it might take some more manual stuff for you to do. If you don't want to do that, then something like Node Orbit, if they're still supporting this, will be a good way for you to set up these nodes as well. And other than that, Discord, X, all those different things are going to be there for you to get information about this. Last but not least, so hopefully that information, I kind of laid that out all pretty quickly, but hopefully that helps you out, at least get you guided in the right direction, where you can continue your research and figure out if Timpi nodes, these new nodes that are going on for sale, are right for you and for your portfolio, and how you want to invest in DeFi and crypto and all that kind of stuff. If you decide you want to go further, again, go check those things out. If you'd like to win the contest, I will have basically a comment set up both in X as well as in YouTube. So in YouTube, if you want to just check out the description there below, you'll be able to copy and paste what I'd like you to put in the comments, but basically just hashtag Timpi. I would love it if you can put something else to the comment as well, just to kind of let me know what you feel about this. If you're excited about this, if you're already a Timpi member, it's always good to hit those comments so that we can help bring some more attention to them. And if you have any concerns, let me know too. I don't mind, good or bad. I'm open to your comments, and look forward to seeing what you guys have to do with this. On top of that, for a second one, so there's basically 3 of them that we're giving away. For the second one, you can do that in X. So I'll post this video in X, or already will have posted this video on X. In that I'll have a thing, please hashtag Timpi as well, and we'll get some comments behind that. Again, same thing, please put a little bit of thought into any comments you'd like to put on there as well, to help with the engagement. Looking forward to seeing what you have to say about that, as well as I haven't really spent a lot of time on X, and I probably should, so it'll help kind of increase the engagement there for me. And what you'll see there obviously is I'm doing a lot of trading and stuff. I haven't been doing a lot of crypto stuff, but I was happy to support these guys because they're still here, growing, building, evolving, and hopefully as the bull market comes back again, there'll be some more crypto stuff that we can find that will be more legit than a lot of the stuff we found in the past, like these guys, and hopefully find some actual diamonds in the rough as opposed to all the crap we had most of the last bull market. So last but not least, I guess just a quick shout out, the blockchain after hours will probably be on Monday this week, and I think we'll have a special guest. His name is AJ. If you know him, you know him. If you don't, well, come on by and you'll get to know him. A really great guy. So hoping to, and that'll be at 8 o'clock on Monday because I'm away on Wednesday, so I've just moved the dates around for that. So hopefully you stayed around to the end of the video to hear that stuff, and I appreciate you all. Please keep your eye on future videos coming. I am getting a little bit more involved, especially on the trading side of things. Futures trading is really starting to turn a corner for me, and I hope to help others find solutions to that, because it puts a lot more of the control of your financial future in your hands, which is good and bad, I can tell you from experience, but it definitely is rewarding. So thanks so much, guys. Have yourself a great day, and I look forward to hearing from you. I forgot to say, so this is going to be a little addition to the video that I just did for you guys. I did forget to say the third giveaway for $50, so I will do that in my Discord. There'll be a giveaway button there. I just kind of spreads things out and hopefully get some more people in the Discord for the coming future of videos and trading and all that stuff that I'm doing. So I'd appreciate your support with that. So please come and join the Discord if you have not already. I look forward to seeing you there, and we'll have a contest roll out with a button inside the Discord. You'll see in there. So thank you again, guys. Have yourself a wonderful rest of your day.